accepted, and I'll just text him.
All right, we are live. Team Speed Wealth, we are live, baby. We are excited. It is now 9:02.
Testing.
Very sorry, Mr. Antonio is testing. Go ahead, keep testing, man. Keep testing. I can hear you.
That's one of the beauties of live, man. I absolutely love it, man. I love
That's it. Well, guys, welcome to this training. We are basically getting all our ducks in a row here, and I already got some rock stars lined up here. So what I'm going to do is, as a matter of fact, let me send over the chat because I wanted to see if Antonio can get some direction from Eldridge. So, guys, just hang on 1 second here, and then we're going to get going here. Let me just hold on here. Antonio, where are you? Eldridge, look on the chat. I'm going to send in his number. This is the group chat.
Yep.
Okay, that is. Just mute out. All right, all you guys just mute out. All right, awesome. All right, guys, just regrouping here. But again, welcome to this training. We're going to make this training for about an hour, maybe more, depending on what these other rock stars really truly have to offer. But you can definitely count on some quality training, and that's what tonight's about. It's really about either the newbie. Let me just mute anybody else. Okay. I'm trying to mute out. Is my video up live now? Because now it doesn't show me.
Yeah, Jerry, it's up. You're up live right now.
Okay, great. All right, it was going before. But Philip, if you can mute your microphone, that would be great. That would be awesome, my friend. All right, so he just got kicked out. All right, no big deal, guys. Like I said, Team Speed Wealth, what our goal is for sure is I want to be able to plan a weekly training. So we're kind of working out pretty much what's going to be the best day. So look for maybe a poll in the group. I'm thinking maybe Monday nights for training, and then Wednesday is where we're going to do an overview for all Team Speed Wealth prospects and leads and everything. So, but tonight definitely is going to be a special night. We have some other ILN rock stars, people that are really crushing it, and people that were willing to come out and kind of share a little bit. But before I really dive into others, of course, I really just wanted to tell you guys how much, as a team, man, we are crushing it. You guys, I am so excited to see the numbers. If let me do a little screen share and kind of show you. All right, Tommy, can you see my screen? I think you can, right?
Yep, we can see it.
Okay, great. So this is Team Speed Wealth, of course, and already we are almost approaching almost 300, guys. This is really, really exciting stuff. Let me just refresh the page. And as you can see here, if you're not in the web room right now, please come over here where Robin is and just comment. Or even if you're in the web room, come inside the Facebook group here, Team Speed Wealth, and just comment and tell us that you're here. That would be great for you to do that, of course. And then without a doubt, just realize that the numbers are almost approaching 300 members, and this is like less than, you know, it's less than 2 months' time. Most of the people came in starting in March, basically. So this is a really exciting time. A couple of things that I will share. Antonio, can you hear me? Okay. So now his mic is up there.
Okay.
Let me see if I can mute him. Okay, so I just muted Antonio. All right, great. So what I can tell you is that this section right over here.
Yes, I am.
Whoa, how come he's coming up again? He just unmuted himself. Okay. All right, so let me see what I can get
working
done.
on that now. I'm trying to, I just got my microphone hooked up here. And I don't even hear I actually don't even hear the...
Antonio, my man, can you hear me?
Uh,
All right, this is why next time everybody's on at 8:30. Everybody's on at 8:30. All right. So if you expect to be on, we want to get everybody up nice and early and then do a prompt training. But this is all good, guys. Everybody's having fun. Inside the file section, I just wanted to show you a couple of trainings that you really want to be able to take advantage of. It's really this link here that says Jerry's Facebook strategy. If you click that link, this top training right over here, this is really where I'm going to put more training. I got 3 videos here, and each one of these videos will help you. There's 4 of it right here. I'm sorry, 3. These 3 videos are truly going to help you to understand my strategy, which we can elaborate further as we get into the training. But it's really understanding the Facebook group strategy. Okay, I'm a real proponent of utilizing Facebook and using the free Facebook marketing strategies that, of course, are taught inside ILN, and then they're also taught in the 2-hour video. And but then I'm really about helping you to personally brand yourself and create a group that brands yourself. Okay, it's really important that you start to build your business, you know, as a marketer, as an online marketer, that you're not 100% dependent on the company. Okay, and you know, I could always ask guys to chime in, but I will say that the link, you know, the website, just so you know what, let me just double check on a couple things here. Let me show you what I mean. Let me go back inside and let me just show you a couple of things on the training. This is inside the university, and if I click on courses, okay, this is going to refresh. Come on now. It's taking a little longer, but there must be a lot of traffic going on here. Let me just click Speed Wealth System here. And I just want to show you where there is the training, of course, for the Facebook groups, and then also make sure you know where my training is for Facebook, because my training on Facebook is going to teach you the branding strategy of where you can create your own private group. All right, so it's taking forever to load this page. I'm still waiting. So if I'm trying to make sense for you, basically there are a couple of ways. One is, do you remember you actually have access to your affiliate back office? Okay, so you should have a link to get into your affiliate center. So when I log into the affiliate center, the first page that comes up is the welcome page. This welcome page is where you have this one video, and the second video is this 2-hour video. Okay, it's a 2-hour video that covers the Facebook group strategy. The issue that I have just with this strategy is that it's only showing people how to promote the company, make $20 in 24 hours. And I just personally believe that it's a great strategy, but it's really easy for you to create a group like I've done here. Let me show you. Like here, like this is one group. This is a group that I just started today, but there's another group, and that other group would be this one. This is the one that I have a lot of. So let me just share with you a little training on my own personal group. Okay, because what I do every single day is I can connect with people on Facebook, and I could do that in a number of ways. But it's really easy to promote even using, I have an auto poster that I use, and I'll get people that will request to join this group. So that's the reason why this banner, I created this banner, or I edited it and I added here where it says click join and then follow the pinned post. As a matter of fact, I know Barry does this strategy very, very well as well, and I'm going to ask him to show you his group strategy as well. But it is pretty easy, and just for you to know, when a lead comes in here, what I do is I go below my video and I click under right here where it's got all the chat here, and I then send this person a private message. I actually send them a message that looks like this. You see here, welcome Afzal, welcome Jeffrey, welcome Leroy, welcome Steve. These are all, you know, hot leads. Okay, these are all people that either ended up joining, Okay, some people, a lot of them joined, and then there's a lot of people that are just, you know, on the fence, and then there's some people that just come in here and, yeah, they're wasting my time, but you know what? I mean, I'm not wasting, they're not wasting my time. I mean, they're actually here. So I know that I can actually send them a message here, and guess what? Up top on their phone or inside of Facebook, they're going to get notified that they just got a message. So that's the first way that I reach out to them. Okay? Now, another thing that I do is as soon as that person joins the group, that's the best time. If you can get them as soon as they ask to join, you know that they're online. So what I do is I come over here under New, and when I click this, I then see the person here. And then there's an actual space here. There's none here because I actually send them another message. Okay? Now, when I see them here, I can send them another message, and I actually send them a different one, and I'll tell you what I tell them.
Hey, Jerry.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just me, but I'm seeing your screenshot of you up on the poll, just the photo. I lost the screen share. I don't know if anybody else did.
No, he's back live, Barry. I don't know if you should refresh, but it looks good on my end.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. So again, the people that actually you send them a message from the top right part where it says New, this is what happens. Facebook then adds them here. It actually pulls from their profile, and it's really cool. So then I send them a separate message, like right here. And you will get people that will be online, and then all of a sudden they will respond. So it's then at that point, that's when you want to be engaged with this person. It's not just about sending them a message and then just letting them be. Like personally, I have like probably 200 prospects that I can talk to every day, every single day. Now when I do this and I add them, I can see right here, Facebook is telling me if I'm already a friend of theirs, which is pretty cool, because then I'll just move my mouse over, I'll come over here on the message, and you can see I'll send them a third message. And you can see right here, my message that I sent to him today, he saw this at around 5 o'clock. Okay? So that's pretty cool because I know that he got the message, and right now I can say it again. Hey, Chris. How you been? And this is the one I like to send. I thought you were going to take advantage of the 7-day trial. Hey man, so many on the team are making money with ILN. Alright, here's the last thing I want you guys to see. Hit me up when you're online, or surprise me with what? With a phone call. Whoa, can you believe this? I'm leaving my phone number and a smiley face. Come on, man. Look at that. I'm going crazy. I'm going rogue on you guys. I'm actually giving my phone number to prospects, and guess what? You know what? I know most people are not going to call, but the bottom line is that this is what makes me different. This is what I want to help you to be different. Stand out from the rest of the crowd. And don't just have people be added to the group, but be engaged with these people. People join people, okay? They don't just join a company. They really do. They want to join somebody who can lead them, okay? Like right here, here's Anton. He came through, and again today, this was another person, I remember. Yep. I said, hey, Anton, I see you are now a member of my Facebook group. Welcome aboard. ILN is the real dealio. Hit me up when you're online. And I can tell this guy has not been online, and I can see is he a player or not. Are you guys getting it? You guys understand why it's important to spend more time online and look for that quality lead. It's not. It's really. It doesn't have to be about quantity. It's about quality. People often ask me, "Hey, what's up, Jerry? Can you give me a step-by-step plan?" I'm like, "Come on, man. You got to be on my You got to be on my team first off. If I'm gonna tell you anything." No. I'm just kidding, guys. I am totally kidding. He was a nice guy that actually asked me stuff. All right, let me go on screen. All right, did you guys get something from that, man? Did you guys get anything?
For sure, Jerry. Definitely, man. Definitely. I think a lot of what you taught is accurate, man. It really hits home because I like as far as what you said, as far as people join people, man. This is a people business, especially when you're on those social networks like Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn and things like that. If they see that you're willing, and that's just actually a new tip that I picked up, leave your phone number. That kind of gives people. Sorry guys, I'm getting a little feedback. Is that me?
Is that you? Nope. Go ahead, brother.
Okay. Yeah. When especially on those social networks, because a lot of the times the people that we are connecting with are already marketers. So they're just looking for someone that they can actually get a direct connect to. And when you leave your phone number, that right there just taught me something that is really, really, really. I'm going to start doing that as early as tonight because that gives people the, like you said, most people probably won't call, but it gives them the opportunity to kind of reach out and touch you before they actually even get started. So that right there alone, really, yeah, I definitely get that, man, for sure, brother.
Awesome, Eldridge. You rock, my man. You rock. All right. Well, this is pretty awesome, man. Let me take a roll call here, because my goodness, who do I go with first? Eldridge, you just jumped out of nowhere. I love it. I love the participation. It's tremendous.
Absolutely.
Who do I got there? Is that Nina?
That is Nina in the house. Yes.
That's the rock star.
Hi, everybody.
All
How's
right.
everyone?
Well, we'll get to you because you got an awesome story, just tremendous. I'll have Eldridge introduce you, and that's Barry Montero, ladies and gentlemen. Barry, where are you from again?
I'm in Maryland now.
He's in Maryland. Awesome, terrific, awesome guy. This guy, Barry and I have seen each other online, kind of saying, "Wow, here's another great guy." Actually, and I appreciate it because that's how we roll. We were on the phone as soon as he joined, and Barry, your sponsor is
Rich O'Brien.
Rich O'Brien, who I personally enrolled, and that's awesome. So we're going to get to you as well. I know there's Philip, and he's off camera, which is no problem. Philip, are you there, buddy? I think was it?
Oh, Mike.
Is that you?
Yeah.
All right, Phil. All right.
All right. I know you told me your camera, something was up with the camera, but your audio. So I applaud you, man, for coming on board. We're going to get you. So what I'm going to do is I want to bring out Antonio. We're going to test, make sure your camera's live. That good-looking guy down there. Look at him. He's closing a sale right now.
You hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Awesome. I guess I work good under pressure.
You did work on the press. You did great. Congratulations. First, Antonio, my friend, welcome to this. Obviously, I know some of you guys haven't done Hangouts, and I applaud you guys for really, like I said, under pressure, getting your cameras and your mics. Awesome stuff. Anything for the team. Go Team Speed Wealth. But, Antonio, my friend, I'm going to leave it to you. Share with people, this is our first real training. Please share with people what drew you to ILN. Tell them who your sponsor is. Give them some results that you've gotten. And, of course, maybe some tips on marketing and anything you'd like to share, okay? About 5 minutes or so. All right, brother?
Absolutely. And first I want to just thank you, Jerry, for having me on the call. I mean, I've been following you for the last year or so, and I've been involved in direct sales for, quite a while. But, I know a lot of businesses are going online, and in the last 2 years, I've been really honing my skills and just learning about online marketing. And basically what drew me into joining Jerry was I knew Jerry was a marketing guy in general. I mean, he had different products and different tools that any marketer can use. And when he sent me something with ILN and I saw the video, I said, wow, this thing is converting. This can make me pull my credit card out and spend some money. And I knew if it could make me do it, I mean, a ton of other people can do the same thing. And I was like, and it was true. I learned some things about traffic, internet traffic, and I was able to purchase some traffic for one of my mentors in the business, and the video just converted like crazy. And that's powerful when I think sales is all about presenting and getting your idea out there. You're just one person. And if you can get that video out there in front of more people, it's going to convert. People are going to see it, and they're going to click on it. They're going to buy it, and they're going to pull their credit card out just like I did, like everybody did on this call. So that's all about exposing people to it. And this Facebook strategy is really just, I was up like for 3 days straight in a row, just in there in the videos, looking at exactly how it worked, because, and I still don't know everything about it, but I've been using it and attracting more friends on my page. My group's been growing. My team's been growing. Got some heavy hitters on my team, like Kitty Pope, Mario, James. I mean, they're making sales. I mean, I looked at my back office earlier, and I didn't even know one of my people that started new had a Solomon sale. And I got paid today, and there was extra money in there I didn't even know about. And I was like, man, this thing can really work. So I'm getting paid every Monday too. I was just very excited because a lot of times you get involved with things and, you know, you may not see any results right up, but I'm seeing like surprise results. So, I mean, I logged in today. I didn't even know I had that much money in there. It was like 500 and some bucks in there. And I'm like, hey, it's like all I got to do is transfer it to my bank account, cha-ching. You know, so I was excited about that on a Monday. You know, a lot of people complain about Mondays. I was excited about Monday. I was like, oh my goodness, I can keep doing this. You know what I mean? So if you may not see the results maybe your first week, but if you keep putting people in your system, I call it your spider web. Get them in your group. Make calls. It's all about leads. Find leads, and this system really can help you find leads on Facebook to actually connect with. I mean, this strategy by itself, if you don't have friends on your page, it's going to get friends to your group, friends on your page, make connections. And I mean, I'm getting a lot of those from this. I mean, this strategy works, just sharing the post through Facebook. And I mean, it's really opening my eyes, because if you can learn this system, you're not just going to earn, you're learning. So you can market really anything. A person can get in here for a 7-day trial and learn strategies that 6, 7, 8-figure marketers are doing, and start making money and actually sell anything. So I mean, this membership is just amazing.
So Antonio, my friend, all right, before this becomes an opportunity call, which I can tell you're really good at, which I love. So let me ask you. So you're using you actually took what, the swipe copy? You put it on your profile page when you got started, or you've been using that image? Or what specifically are you using? Do you have your own group, or are you just promoting things on your profile, which is your newsfeed?
Well, I'm doing a little bit of both. I mean, as soon as you share with me about your group, I just copied and pasted what you had in your group and started my own group.
You copied and pasted what I do, and it's working?
I owe you, Jerry. You made me some money.
And it's working. Copy Antonio now. Yeah. That's it.
I copied what you did in your group. And I've been putting people in my group, and that's one of the things that I've been doing, and sharing my link inside of other groups. And that's something, and with me, a lot of people know me for marketing and doing different things, but I've never really expanded really huge like that on Facebook as far as free marketing like that. I mean, that's just amazing how you can do it like that in these different groups, just sharing your link.
So you're promoting your Facebook group in other groups.
That's right. I'm promoting my group. I'm promoting the link. I'm promoting my brand. I'm promoting my picture. I'm just putting in different groups, and people are reaching out from different areas, wanting to know me and want to know more about what I do. And I'm all about, I mean, this is a business, so I also spend money on, I haven't even really spent a lot of money at all, but because this group has been bringing a lot of people in, and just like you told me, Jerry, if I could learn this system here, I mean, that's what draws people to you, people coming into a new business. They just want to know a simple system that they can use right away. And what you learn from the videos, you can start using it right away and start seeing some results. And you're learning and earning at the same time. So that's what's really, that's what I've been using, sharing my link in the different groups. and I see you when I see every morning I wake up, I see you posted in all types of groups. I'm like, Jerry, don't sleep over there. So I'm doing the same thing, posting in groups. And sometimes I pick up the phone. But
And you know what? Some people may say this, Antonio. Some people, well, if Jerry and Antonio are everywhere, how can I get a slice of the pie for myself? Right? Some people are saying that.
yeah,
And I just want to address that. The thing is that attraction marketing, I can't decide who's going to join me, and I can't decide, and Antonio can't decide who's going to join him. But I will tell you this. It's divine intervention who decides to click on what and where what goes where, and then conversations are started, and then people are clicking links. So, but I will tell you this. If you're not in motion,
true.
it's impossible to make any type of momentum. And I will tell you that, people, Antonio, they want to learn, how do I get that to that momentum stage? Because I know everybody here on this panel was asked for tonight for a reason. That's why I feel blessed all of you, are here tonight and you're on our team, and you can share and just tell people, maybe they're tired of hearing from me, man. Go ahead, Antonio. Tell them.
I mean, it's true. I mean, it's all about exposure. The more exposure you can get that link, the more sales you're going to make. As simple as that. I also have an auto-sponder. I mean, one of the things, if you're not at least a pro, go ahead and do it. I mean, the offer you made about being able to collect the clicks that click on that link is amazing, because they may not sign up that day, but you can create a drip funnel that with the free emails that's already posted and send those 24 hours a day. I mean, that's amazing. Don't just let them go to your link. Upgrade to the pro and get the free site that we set up for you, the offer, and be able to collect that email, because that's golden. And you can drip on them weekdays, while you're out at the movies. They're going to see that movie. I had a guy, because one of those subject lines in the email was like, somebody sent it and I copied it, and he was like, it said, "Did you text me?" And I had about 7 or 8 people reply to it. I didn't text you, but hey, how you doing? It just started a conversation, and I was out doing something else. I think I was at a movie or something, and it was just in real time. Like, Antonio was texting me.
All right. That was awesome. First off, that email, I'm actually, first off, we owe Antonio, because I swiped his emails, and now that's in Team Speedwell. So I'm going to add, did you text me? Because I thought that was genius. Because here's what marketers do, guys, and here's another tip. Opt in to other marketers' capture pages. Yeah. Just ask people, say, hey, what's your capture page? Hey, what's your capture page? Because then you want to, you really want to just look at what everybody else is doing, and you learn from that. I can tell you that was invaluable when I started doing that, and here I am today. Seriously, I know many of us guys, and Richard O'Brien. Oh yeah, baby, Richard is here. The real guru is here tonight. Love it. Love it.
And I reached out to Rich, and he shared some things to me too. So I mean, if you're on the team, Rich, he shared some stuff that was working for him. So I mean, in this team, they don't have any problem sharing with you the things that are working. So I thank you, Rich, for that too. He shared some things with me.
Awesome. I just spoke to him earlier today. We got some other stuff planned, guys, for the team. But I will tell you that email that Antonio is referring to is a subject line that said, "Did you just text me?" and I saw that from his autoresponder, and I'm going to put that inside the order in the 7 series. That's a text document in the back, so everybody has it. So, but yeah, great job, man. That was awesome. So it is about just getting engagement from your prospects. Like, guys, it's not about getting that sale the first time, but many times it happens. Like, you just want to create stuff that gets people engaged, whether it be a video, an email, a simple email. So just, take what we got, use it in an autoresponder, and it just works. It just flat out works. Is there anything else, Antonio, my friend? You are rocking it. How many people, man, have you brought in?
I know my first 7 days I got about 19 people. I mean, I checked today, and, one of the people on my team, they're just really pumping. They've got people from the UK. Because they're in the travel business, and they're just sharing that link, and they got another person in there. They're just ripping. And I was excited. I looked at theirs, and they recruited someone that's purchased the Solomon deal. I mean, they have all types of sales. This is surprise cha-chings that I'm getting. And then I just checked it. I was like, surprised. That surprised me. I didn't even know the money was back there.
Right.
So I like surprises like that.
Who are a couple of names of your teammates that you want to mention?
Let me see. I got Katie Pope.
Nice, Katie Pope. Yeah, she's crushing it.
She's crushing it, man. From people from the UK.
Females? You mean females can do this?
Yeah, I mean it's just it's just multiplying your efforts with this, and that's what I'm really excited about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for me, I'm a business owner. I had a company. I was running it, and it's something where you don't have to deal with just employees. You got a real team, people that can duplicate what you do, and actually start seeing results. I mean, that's what excites me about this business, the duplication that it provides.
Right.
So yeah.
Awesome deal, man. You're crushing it. I can tell. I know the phone is ringing for a reason. You be the man. You be the man. Antonio, any last parting words? But I know you just did an awesome job.
Thank you.
You're very, very welcome, man. Go grab that call. If you want to hang around, by all means, you're welcome to. And guys, I mean, this is gold, absolutely gold. And Tony, if you can go mute, that would be awesome.
Okay.
But just to basically recap again, it's really you can tell that Antonio is happy. He's having fun. He's really putting his links out there. He's really like we're similar in that sense. But just keep up the great work, Antonio. And let me just bring out another guy who I really can appreciate, and that's Barry Montero. Barry, if you guys aren't following Barry, and I really encourage you that you click these guys' Facebook pages and you basically just follow them because you want to see the kind of marketing that they are doing. And I got to tell you, one guy that took, Canva.com, who took that website and just like said, I own that thing, man. I own that. Is Barry Montero. He was like, he just took it to town. You should see this guy recognize his teammates. It's really impressive. So without further ado, as a matter of fact, Rich, you know what? You brought in Barry, right? You did.
He did.
You did. Would you like to introduce Barry, or you want to tell him how you guys know each other? This is really important, guys, because as you see, I didn't really pick up this type of relationship marketing for a while, okay? Because I was stuck in this MLM phase when I was in my Amway days, and I really didn't grab on to people the way Richard has done and how he knows Barry and how relationships lead to people. They really do. So just because people aren't in business with you right now doesn't mean they may not. So it's really important. So Rich, go ahead, man. Why don't you introduce Barry? You mute. Are you kidding? Nope, don't hear you. Check up top. Choose the microphone up top. No, now you muted yourself. Try it again. Okay. You're getting there. Okay, now you're unmuted, but the microphone is not chosen correctly. So up there under the wrench, up top.
Yeah, under settings, Rich, if you could hear me, just kind of click settings.
And
just click on your speaker settings, and it'll kind of.
Okay, can you hear me now?
There you
Yeah,
go, Rich.
we
All
got
right.
it.
There we go. I'm such a dork. All right. So I'm actually at my cigar lounge here. They have something called Man Cave Monday, and they play a movie, and then they have like a new cigar that they release every week. So, anyways, I try to multitask. But
That's
anyways,
nice. That sounds good.
I met Barry 4 years ago because I was doing voice broadcasting, and I don't know if he came through one of my Google ads or something, but I actually sold him like a $500 voice broadcasting at the time. Now it's only $30. Sorry, Barry. Prices have shot down. But that's how we met. And I don't know, about a year ago we came into contact again, just kind of bounced into each other. That's what happens when you stay in the game, is like, you'll run into people again and again if you stay in the game. And so anyways, Barry was promoting a product, and I said, hey, I could actually use this product to promote ILN. And I said, hey, Barry, you should take a look at ILN, and he did. And next thing you know, he's like a recruiting monster and just bringing people on all the time. So, you know, you really want to stay in contact with other marketers and, you know, rub shoulders with people. And then that's how I was able to bring on like so many kind of big players. And I'm not so much a big player, but I rub shoulders with the right people, I guess. I don't know how it works, but I stay in the game and I keep marketing. But that's Barry. Barry's awesome, and he's totally making it happen.
Awesome. So Barry, man, come on out, share a little bit about, you know, what made you join, why did you join? Obviously, maybe some of the numbers that you've brought to the table. You know, what kind of magic sauce do you have? And go.
All
from
right.
there.
Hey,
Yeah,
can you hear me okay, guys? Can you guys hear me all right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, great. Hey, first off, thanks, Rich. And it's nice that Rich took the initiative to reach out to me. And I think that has a lot to do with how you end up sometimes getting involved and interested in programs. It has to do a lot with the person that introduces you. And you know that you can hear about an opportunity 2 or 3 times sometimes and just don't feel a connection with maybe the person that's trying to tell you about it. Maybe you're just not as excited about it as you might have been. But when the right person comes along and shares an opportunity with you and the timing is right for you, that's when, you know, things can happen. And that's exactly what happened when Rich approached me. And because it was Rich approaching me, you know, I was going to at least afford him the benefit of my attention and give him the time of day to, you know, share some insights with me, because I respect Rich as a marketer. So the first thing Rich did was he just sent me a link and said, hey, check this out. You know, I mean, he spoke to me in chat, and I said, okay. So when I went to take a look at the link that he sent me, which was just the sales funnel for ILN, and I remember my first impression was, wow, this is an incredible funnel. You know, and the presentation was extremely compelling, and I thought to myself, if there's any kind of product with value behind this funnel, I'm probably going to get involved. But I didn't tell Rich that right away. You know, I just said, well, you know, hey, Rich, I like the funnel. I don't know what this is all about yet, but, you know, I'm going to check it out some more, and I'll get back to you. So I started looking into it a little bit more, and then I found out that, you know, the products had a ton of value. And after being in this game for, you know, close to a decade now, you know that there are a lot of offers that get packaged, you know, with some great wrapping and everything, and they look nice, great sales pages and everything else to go with them. But when it comes down to it, you know, there's just nothing super substantial about the product behind it. So, you know, I've run into all kinds of different offers. And that was one thing that I had really decided that, you know, if I was going to take another dive into something new, I wanted to make sure it could be something that I could really wrap myself around, that I was going to feel good about promoting, and it wasn't going to be some, you know, fly in the, you know, pan type of a deal where there just wasn't going to be anything of real value for people. So I started looking into products. I got super excited about it. One of the things that I really liked about the products when I started looking into it was I found that there was a really unique combination of having an easy entry point into ILN from the perspective of, you know, it wasn't going to break the bank for somebody to get involved with ILN. But at the same time, you know, because I've experienced some big ticket offers, I like the idea that, you know, you can make some big money and have some great big paydays with big ticket. So when I started really analyzing what ILN was all about, and I saw that there was this unique combination of something that, you know, just about anybody could get started in with a very low entry price point, and then they could then, you know, scale up and get into a big ticket earnings through the program, that they could start earning big without having to necessarily, you know, own everything from day one, that they could still at least get a piece of a commission off of a big ticket product, even if they had come in at an entry-level position. I thought, wow, this is really something, you know, special that they've put together here. I actually had one of my new recruits that had been in this business for less than 3 days with me, and he sold a Solomon package, and he sent me a message on Facebook, and he goes, Bear, I sold something. I don't know what it is. And I'm like, well, what is it? What does it say in your back office? And he goes, well, it's something about a Solomon. And I'm like, man, you did what? And, the guy was brand new into the program. So, but on top of all that, and that was Sam Lee, by the way. For those of you watching this video, if you happen to know Sam and you bump elbows with Sam, you definitely want to hook up with Sam because he's taking this thing by storm. And I'll get back to mentioning a couple other people that are really running with this with our group. But the last thing, and probably the most important aspect, I think, of my discovery of ILN was the community of marketers that I found were involved with the program. A lot of times, if you're out marketing or you're learning about internet marketing, you get involved with a company and you're basically left to your own devices, or your own initiatives to make something happen, and you're kind of out there like a guy on an island, marketing on your own. You're making mistakes on your own, trying to figure out better ways to do things on your own, and it can be a lonely experience sometimes. And when I saw the community that was built into ILN and the level of the expertise of the marketers and the experience of the marketers that I was going to have a chance to associate with, it was just a no-brainer from that point on. And I told Rich when I got started, I said, well, Rich, I'm going to get into this thing, and this was before I had done all this other homework. I said, I'm going to get into it. I said, I haven't really had a chance to give it a full going over, but just so you know, that's where I'm at. And then as soon as I found out all this, did all my due diligence, I was just in 100%. So that's been my that was kind of my discovery process. I'm totally in love with this program, and I've been very, very fortunate that I've had some other great marketers that have joined my team. Larry Haywood is somebody that comes to my mind right off the bat. Larry's was somebody that was a total stranger to me, and we did not have like a long-term history of experience with each other through marketing, or even being aware of who each other were. And Larry saw fit to join up with me, and the guy has just been crushing it. So I've had Larry and Sam Lee. Recently I've enlisted some great teammates in Brandon Stewart, and Joe Cabasta just joined with us. And Joe is somebody that I have worked with in the past, and he's an A-grade marketer in my books as well. So I'm excited about everything right now, Jerry. And
I know you're excited, man. So let me put you on the spot here. So regarding marketing, tell us bottom line. So what's your day like? Obviously, are you busy on Facebook? Because obviously you are. I've seen you brand your team with images, and you love doing that approach. So you also are using you like taking images, you brand your images, you post them in groups. Are you using an auto poster?
I do use an auto poster, and I will say this, that basically what I've done in a nutshell is cloned what you explained that you've done with your groups. When I post in
what? Don't tell me another person has copied me and is making money. But Rich, do you understand this? Come on, guys.
Well, what I found is this, that when you funnel people into a group,
Mm-hmm.
you have pretty much a captive audience.
Love it.
And not everybody that comes into the group is necessarily going to take off and be ready to go running with this, but you do have people that are in the group that you can connect with, that have a chance to go through and learn about the opportunity. There's a natural process in people wanting to join groups on Facebook, because they're actually building a list of connections as they friend you and then as they join groups. So it's a very natural process for people to want to join groups to begin with. So you don't have to convince people why they should join your group, although I do promote my group in the messages that I put out to the other groups, and I encourage people to come to my group so they can learn about some of the Facebook marketing methods that we're using and that sort of thing. Yep. And I've been having some great results with it. So I think it's a fantastic idea. I've dabbled with something similar before, but what I've seen with what you've done with it and some of the other leaders that I know are using that method, you've taken it to another level where it's more than just passively having people join your group and then you forget about them. You're really engaging with the people and having them, learn about who you are, and then they're having a chance to learn about the opportunity, through their association with you and the information that you're sharing. But one last thing, and I'll let somebody else go. I've seen this, or I've heard this reference made before. And when you think about it in this sense, if you've done other types of marketing and you've put other types of ads out on the internet, what are you doing really? You're capturing, somebody's email address through a capture page, and then they're coming through your funnel, and you're sending them emails, and what have you got? In return, you've got their email address. So one of the supposedly ninja marketing tactics that marketers have used is they grab that email address that comes in their autoresponder, and what do? They run over to Facebook and they put it into the Facebook search bar, and they try to find the person that's attached to that email so they can do what? So that they can connect with somebody, that's a real person. So when you think about what you're doing on Facebook, you're kind of cutting out that whole, run around the block process of just gathering an email and everything, where on Facebook you can go right to the person. You've got a real person with a real profile. You've got their interest, displayed on their pages, and you really know, who you're dealing with, and they can learn about you too. So it really is kind of the shortcut to the end game, which is to be making connections with people, because people join people, and they don't join just blank emails, or they do if you do enough marketing in huge volume. But my point is that the quality of the leads that you can get by connecting with people on Facebook is second to none. If you make a connection with somebody through Facebook, chances are that you're going to have a better chance of doing something.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Barry, that was awesome. Just thank you so much for that, because I'm just going to expand a little bit on it, because I actually was talking about this in San Diego with a lot of different leaders, which is, you hit it right on the head. The quality of the lead on Facebook, you are going direct at the source with the person, and you're already building that relationship. That's the reason why Facebook groups are working for so many of us, is because instead of you posting a link to a capture page, right, that actually is more corporate, you're sending people to the Facebook group. So it's like you're transparent. It's almost like, honestly, I was comparing this strategy with ILN, comparing this strategy to another company, so-called attraction marketing, which they are, but they use capture pages, and it's all corporate. It's almost like PC to an Apple. Okay, that's really how I look at it. It's almost like, where do you want to be? Do you want to be where the action is, or do you want to be calling support every 2 seconds? It's just not. To me, there's no comparison. So I'm just gonna put it out there for you guys. I'm just gonna say this: if you're not at $1,000 a month, let's just call it a month. If you're not at $1,000 a month, I'm telling you right now, just grab hold of the Facebook group strategy and go directly to Team Speed Wealth. Under the file section, it says Jerry's Facebook strategy, because I'm committed to that strategy. I love it, and it makes me really happy when I see other people just crushing it, and then they start bringing in new people. So great job there, Barry. I really, really appreciate you stepping out, my friend. Next is I want to just have Eldridge, my New York buddy, okay, who of course I love more than anybody on this panel because he's New York. All right, so Nina, my man, let's introduce the fine lady on the panel here, Nina, who I'm so excited to see talk. But nice to meet you, Nina.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely, man, Jerry. As you said, we're here from New York, and we kind of do things a little different. And just to kind of piggyback on what Barry said, I love the Facebook strategies. I love some of the things that you have been doing as well, Jerry. I'm a little bit more of the paid marketing guy. And I kind of connected with Nina and her husband James this weekend, and we just went over some paid strategies that we're about to implement as far as in Team Speed Wealth that are just, man, it's been a godsend. So without further ado, Nina being the one and only lady on the panel tonight, I just kind of want to get your insight on what you guys have been doing. I know you and your husband kind of work side to side, and you specialize in certain things. He specializes in certain things, but you guys are just killing it.
Well, hold on one second. Before Nina,
sure.
you take it. Eldridge, please share with people, what did you do? What marketing was it? And I'm not saying no, of course, to solo ads. I'm just telling people, usually people will say, guys, just a quick disclaimer, sometimes people are afraid to spend money, and that's totally cool because we are now sharing with you the free Facebook marketing strategies. But of course, if you're a solo ad person, go for it. If you got the extra money, make it happen, of course, because wait till you hear what Nina has to say. But Eldridge, please share, what did you spend to attract Nina?
Yeah, no, for sure, man. With solo ads, I kind of love those because it kind of gives you a little bit of time freedom. It kind of takes you out of the process as far as the, Facebook is a little more intimate and just, stuff like that. But with solo ads, it's a little bit more, you kind of leveraging someone else's list. So you spend a couple of $100 or $1,000, whatever package you decide, and you get an opportunity to leverage someone else's list who sends your offer out. So in that process, that's something that I do daily. I kind of run ads as far as, Craigslist and, Facebook and solo ads and things like that. And in that process, I found Nina and her husband, James, and I spent maybe about $100 on the ad that Nina came through. And in, I think, her first 9 days, she brought in about 32 people just off of the solo ad alone. Yeah, so that was just crazy. So I kind of jumped on.
Hold on a second here. Guys, I'm sorry, but she just like...
Absolutely.
Damn, 32, and I know the number's going up, so maybe...
Oh, man, she's well over 100, man. Like, at this point, I checked, I believe it was Saturday after I got off the phone with her and her husband, James, and they were well over 100 people, man. So that to me was just like paid marketing works, guys. And I, speaking with them on Saturday, they're paid advertisers as well. And Facebook and those free strategies are great. Don't get me wrong. However, I will say if you do have the extra capital to kind of jump into paid advertising, it is just a godsend, So, Nina, without further ado, I definitely kind of want to get you out and kind of hear from your side and your perspective on what you guys have been able to do. I know you guys are just crushing it and killing it, so just please take it away, sis.
Okay. Hello, everybody. And if I seem a little nervous, I am. I have never done anything like this before. But, like Eldridge said, he found us doing paid marketing, and we checked it out. My husband checked it out first, and then he kind of got my opinion. We kind of go back and forth as far as things like, what do you think about that? Oh yeah, okay, let's go with that. So I looked at it, he looked at it, and we were like, that looks like a great opportunity. It's an easy way for people to get started, like you said before. It's not a big investment, so it's easy for people to handle. And when you get into your back office and you look around, you do see that there are ways for free advertising, which for those who can't put their money into it, that works out great for them. However, we do our marketing is paid. We do a lot of paid marketing. It's easier for us that way. So we do things like buy ads on different sites, like work at home sites like Work at Home Mom. We use a couple of different things. Site Scout. And see, one of the things that I do, which is my specific area, is safe swap. So I'm the safe swap guru, as my husband says. And we just get out there. We find different lists. Basically, like he said, you're leveraging other people's lists. So you're paying somebody a little bit of money to send out your product into their list, which they've already gone out and they've pulled these people in. So they've got a list of people who are already interested in, what's out there. They're looking to learn. They're hungry. So you're just paying these people to put what you have in front of these people who are hungry to learn. They want the information. So when you do that, you're going to pick up people. And there's different ways. There's different costs. Some companies are cheaper than others, and some cost pretty big penny. It depends on the size that you can invest into it, but it works real well for us. We like it. We enjoy it. We love working from home. It gives us time to be at home with our kids and things like that. So, but we love the company. The company is great. The way you guys have things laid out, it's simple. The classes, the Facebook tutorials, which I'm actually have to look into myself. I know my husband knows absolutely nothing about Facebook. He doesn't even have a page, but I do. So I'm gonna have to actually check into that a little bit more. I know I do have some of my list, some of my members that are my friends on Facebook, and it is pretty cool to regularly be able to talk to them and things like that. And they do call, and I've given out my phone numbers to them. So I have some of my members on the team that actually do talk to me and things like that. They call, and we're more than happy to, help them out, tell them, some of the ways that we use that works for us, and works like that.
Nice. So, Nina, if you don't mind, congratulations. Of course, welcome to the team, without doubt. And so, if you don't mind, I'm just going to ask you a few questions.
Yeah.
So you've been doing solo ads. It seems like it's a normal thing for you and your husband, and safe swaps, which is definitely a little advanced. You don't have to get into that, but would you be willing to share some resources that, of course, you use for the team, and we can make a resource page in the back office, or?
Yeah, actually, I think that my husband and Eldridge were discussing putting together a whole thing that would be used for the team as it is. So they're kind of working together on creating something like that.
Oh, sweet, sweet! Everybody, give it up for Nina. Give it up for Nina and James. Oh yeah, oh yeah, love that, love that. And so, how many people so far have you enrolled?
Oh man, it's a good question. I think we're at like 130 or something.
Yeah, it's well over 100.
What?
And how long?
We're like at 130 or something like that.
When did you join? When you joined, and you just got engaged immediately, right? Because you're a marketer, so you just started to promote immediately.
Yeah. We've been in the group for 3 weeks. Yeah.
3 weeks, guys. 100 and she's gonna be top enroller, that's for sure.
I think it's 132 as we speak. I just checked. It's about 132.
Wow.
Yeah, because I know we just had a couple of people come through just about an hour ago.
Just okay, yeah, just a couple of like 2 hours ago. Right. So what's your background? Are you more of a BizOp person, or a ClickBank person, or a Warrior Forum person? What's your
No, I haven't done Warrior Forum, but yes, we do. I've done ClickBank, we've done ClickSure, so yeah, I'm very familiar with those two companies.
Okay, but like, what BizOps have you promoted in the past? I just like to give people a frame of reference, because obviously Nina definitely has some experience. So
okay, Empower Network.
Okay. Yeah, I was there.
And then mainly a lot of just your ClickSure products. Trying to think, because it's been a lot of different things and things.
That's okay. I have a better question for you. I have a better question for you. Ready? So when you promote, what are you promoting? Your own capture page? Like, what is it that the prospect sees? And then what is the funnel that they see?
Okay, well, yes, we do create our own introductory page. What it is I make a video, basically. So you'll click on the link, and it'll take you to a video. And in my video, which is basically just me sitting down talking, I'm telling you about the product, you know, why I like it, things like why it works, things like that. And my video basically creates an environment where the person's getting to know me. It starts them in getting to know me, and then once they go ahead and sign up with Internet Lifestyle, you know, then they further get to know me because all my information is there. So I get calls, and you know, I talk to people, I let them know, hey, feel free, reach me out. I try to help out, you know, any way possible. After I kind of get a feel of, you know, where they are and what they can do, then I kind of lead them down the path that's kind of best for them.
So you're running a basically. So your strategy is to go from a solo ad more or less to a video.
Yes.
Right. They see you. So your
Yes.
ad pretty much may even be talking about yourself in the ad. Does it mention you in the ad, or is it just talking about?
No, it doesn't. The ad will just basically mention the opportunity, like, you know, interested in working at home and making such and such amount of money. Click on this link and find out how I do it.
Okay.
Something simple, usually not very many words.
And then how long is your video?
My videos are usually about 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I don't do very long because I want to give them information, but I also want to keep them a little bit curious so that they go ahead and they check out the company.
All right. So then for them to see you on video, is your information, phone, or whatever there, or they have to click a link and that takes them
they have to click the link and go actually to the physical site that you guys have in order to get access to me.
So are you sending them directly to the Speedwell system capture page, the actual page with the 2 steps now, or are you sending them through your own capture page?
You know, that's a good question because my husband sets that up. I believe we're sending them to ours and then to you guys. But don't quote me on that because I'm not specific.
Yeah, no, actually, Nina, it is. You guys, what me and James had went over, you guys send them through your personal page, then they go to the Speedwell page. Yep, it is that.
Okay.
For sure.
I was right. I wasn't completely sure because he sets that part up. We both we work together, but we have our own little areas that we do, and then we kind of mingle together.
I love it. I mean, I could tell the time that it takes to do it, but it really is about the personal branding that, of course, you and James are committed to, and that's the reason why people join People. So, you know, is this something that's duplicatable? Yes, 100%. You know, it's never been easier today than it was years ago for anybody to create their own capture page, to create a video, put it up for 2 minutes, and then before you know it, they're moving on. So you're just moving people into your own personal funnel. And
yes, we do. We do have a funnel that we do use because, I mean, you have people who are unsure sometimes and they just need a little bit more information so they go into our funnel and we do send out our emails, you know, to bring them back, you know, to let them know.
Right.
It's still here. We're still here when you're ready to jump on board and, you know,
I'm still amazed. Eldridge, what's the number again? How many? 100 and what?
132 as of right now. I haven't refreshed, so I'm not sure, but
in like 21 days.
22 days, yeah, they have been killing it, man.
So that's like how many people? That's like 5 people a day, average.
Yeah, maybe 5 to 6 people a day. Yeah, it's been amazing, and you know, I kind of jumped on the phone. You know, Nina can attest to it. Me and James and Nina Saturday, we kind of went over a couple of things, and just their funnel converts. Man, oh man, I'm definitely gonna share that with Team Speedwell because you know it's something that you know can definitely be utilized. It can definitely be used, and it's always optional. It's not something that everyone has to do because everybody's not into like paid marketing. But if it's something that you know the team can use and utilize, for sure, man. Let's definitely. I told James, I told Nina, let's implement it, man, because it's really converting.
Well, we definitely appreciate you guys. Nina, I just have one more question. What would be perhaps your weekly ad spend that you're spending on an average?
200. Yeah, 200 until it runs out, and it runs out about every week to week and a half with the one company, so about 200. We also do Craigslist, but well, Craigslist is free, so
right.
yeah. So as far as our pay, we spend about 200 a week.
So $200, guys. I want you to understand this. I asked her because I knew she would give me the answer. Because I'm so thankful for you, Nina. Because $200 a week. It's not a month. $200 a week. She's committed to. So she's not playing around. You know the numbers here. That's the reason why when I ask her, I really appreciate the answers. 132 people in 22 days, $200 a week. They're looking for a return. And bottom line, what would you say, Nina, is your reaction to the funnel itself? And the reason why is because it is about positioning. We want everybody here to make the most amount of money. That's the reason why ILN has the pro, the executive, and then TLA. TLA is where everybody should be. There's no way around it. You want to get to TLA, but what's your personal feeling as a marketer of the funnel itself?
Your funnel is important. I mean, it's your business. If you're doing paid advertising, your funnel is your business. Me and my husband actually experimented with that one time, where he had a friend who was, they were both doing paid. He stopped his list for a while. So it wasn't running through the funnel. His friend had his funnel running. Now, his friend wasn't paying for as much traffic as we were. But his friend was constantly getting sales. And we weren't getting anything. And we were like, what is going on? Turned the funnel back on. Money came trickling back in. Your funnel is your business. Because you're keeping yourself in front of that person. So if they don't decide to buy right then, you're still keeping yourself fresh in their mind. So when they do decide, you know what, I do want to take a chance. I do want to look for an opportunity. You're the person they're going to come to because they see so much.
It's beautiful. That's great. Awesome stuff, guys. Nina, thank you so much. And you have children? Is that who I hear in the background?
Yeah, actually, we have a lot of them.
How many?
5.
Wow. Mother of 5. God bless you. Terrific. You can see this couple, they're on a tear. You guys are on a mission. Congrats to you. Keep up the great work. Anything we can do for you, we're here for you. So feel free. You can hang around. Be here to ask. We have some questions, I think, that are coming through, but I'm not sure when we definitely will get to the questions. Let me just move to the next person. But Nina, excellent job. Thank you so much for sharing. Aldridge, let me bring it back to you. Since, no doubt, why don't you just share a little bit about, obviously for yourself, you're a solo ad guy too, so what more would you like to add? And you know what, share just a little bit, a couple of minutes, maybe, if you can touch on the actual event in San Diego where we were just there, and obviously, what did you take away from it? Okay, go ahead, buddy.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. I mean, for me, yeah, as far as the event, that was huge for me because I got a chance to kind of connect with you. Rich was there, and I'm kind of like the little brother of the crew, and you guys are just really amazing, man. We really had an amazing time. We learned, but we also had fun. I think that kind of was really what I really respected about it. And as far as like what I took from it was team build. That team build event that we did, I think it was the second day when we was tossing around that frog. I don't remember if Rich or Jerry was in the group or whatever, but that showed me it's about your active team, the people that are in the trenches making it happen with you already. These guys on the panel here, that's what it's really about. Those are the guys that are going to kind of, help you get to that next level, and you're going to help get to that next level as well. I know me and Rich, we had a conversation. We was hanging out, I think it was the last night we were there, man, and just some of the jewels that he dropped on me as well, just outside of business stuff. So for me, the event was just incredible, man. Now, as far as like solo ad marketing, I will be honest and say, that is a little bit more of an advanced strategy. It's not like, Facebook where you can kind of just, tap in. There's no real risk behind that. Even though Facebook, you should be connecting, like you guys said, Antonio, Barry, Jerry, you already know, Rich, I'm sure, Nina, you guys crushed that, as far as Facebook. Now, when it comes to the solo ads, you just want to make sure that, my one tip that I will give to you guys is make sure you're writing your own copy. Because a lot of the solo ad vendors, their job is just to provide clicks. So as long as they're getting clicks for you, their job is done. When you're writing your own copy, you're kind of getting the engagement that you're looking for in your prospects. So, you want to be able to write a copy or ad that said, it's kind of lengthy. So that way the person that's going through it understands that this is a business. This is something that, you know, do boom, 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 boom. Send them, after the click, they go to your capture page, and like Nina said, straight to a video of you. Because at the end of the day, people join people. People, you know, the company is just something that is just, you know, that's just the product. And that funnel, it goes back to that funnel. That if you're going to do paid marketing, make sure you have at least a 30 to 60-day funnel in place to where they're getting drips of your message, your information, your product. So that way, like she said, when it comes time for them to join a business, because some people up front, they have no clue, they don't know what's going on. 15 to 14 days in, they see that now it's time for me to take action. Okay, this is serious. They're consistent with it. As long as your funnel for the first, so often, so many days is consistent with what you promoted up front, most people take action. And once they see that, that's when you can get, and Jerry, I know fresh off the plane, you got someone went TLA straight through. And that's the engagement that we kind of try to promote. I was speaking with Nina, her husband James, over the weekend, and we're going to actually be sharing some cool stuff as far as just how to create the funnel and how to have ILN on the front end to just kind of promote all the way through for the first 60 days. So definitely, man, it's really
nice.
been
I got a question for you, Eldridge. So when you yourself, when you send traffic to a capture page for a solo ad, are you collecting a phone number or no?
I wouldn't do it up front just because your main job is to kind of get the engagement. The phone number is something that you do want to get as you go along. I do a lot of mobile marketing, so I'm actually glad you asked that question. In my funnel, you will find that you have an option to opt into mobile. Now, those you're going to kind of find a little bit more. That's like your buyers list. Those are the people that usually join, the Ninas and, the James and those people that kind of come through the funnel who are willing to put their phone number in to kind of get additional information. And, of course, with a phone number or something like that, you got to make it a little bit more attractive for them to kind of put that number in, but it works like crazy, Jerry.
Nice. Yeah, there's definitely a different school of thought. I mean, I've done solo ads, and I kind of I leave the phone as an optional field because then honestly, I like to kind of hit people up call them. I like to call people up as soon as they opt in if they leave their phone number, and if they don't leave a phone number, that's okay. But for a solo ad, I don't have it mandatory that they have to leave a phone number. I just have it as an option because then I know when I call them, they're pretty shocked either way. But your strategy works either way. You will, the rule of thumb is that if you do a solo ad and you just have an email field or a name and an email, you'll get more clicks. Yep. It'll convert more, and then you can hit them up on the back end and ask them for a phone number.
Correct.
As opposed to if you ask for a phone number up front, well, honestly, what happens is that you still your numbers will probably go less as far as opt-ins per 100 clicks, but the bottom line is you're going to get conversions anyway. But if you want to sacrifice a little just for the sake of getting those same 100 people coming in and getting phone numbers, that's where I've done it in the past. I haven't done solo ads in probably 6 to 8 months now. So
I love it, man. I love the fact that you're doing, Facebook marketing. You Jerry, you're just a rock star, man. You're crushing it, man. So yeah, that's what's working. Mm-hmm.
It definitely has everything has its pros and cons, and you just figure out what works best for you. That's why, let's face it. A lot of people are talking about retention. We're not going to get into that tonight, but I will say that when you bring in a buyer, guys, it's up to you to make that connection. You got to make that connection. You got to reach out to your paid member, and I treat a free trial member as a paid member. I consider them. I have 2 people that joined today, and I still haven't spoken to them. I mean, it's bothering me. And I got one guy who's on Facebook, but we're not friends, and one guy he's not on Facebook, and it's like, why did you bother putting in your credit card? Because they did enter their credit card, guys. That's why a free trial member, that's a buyer. That's somebody I'm thinking they're staying on, and when I get to them and they get through my training, they get started. Which, guys, I actually I edited or I made a new video for the getting started video. It's 10 minutes less, so it's only 13 minutes. So I know that'll make everybody happy. So I'm curious. Once I get it up there, just tell me your thoughts. Let me know what you think. But it's a video that'll be on the step 1, and you know, if you send your prospects through to Team Speedwealth, tell them to go to files and step 1. That will be the natural first step for everybody, because I cover, you know, your ILN University, and I cover your affiliate back office, how to get your links, how to start promoting right away. Okay, and then I talk about the Facebook strategy, and I talk about, you know, a few other stuff, but you know, no fluff, straight to it. I think it's gonna be great. Eldris, thank you, my man. Absolutely, thank you. And as usual, you over-deliver, guys. So let me move forward here, guys, and wrap it up with, again, another rock star, my good buddy Rich. Rich, Mr. O'Brien, TLA member, just a rock star, obviously, who's bringing in just like, you know, he's doing all the work, man. He's just phenomenal. He's amazing. He works full-time. He's a school teacher. He's very dedicated. And Rich, actually, even though he's smoking a cigar in some sort of bar, he's actually a pretty smart guy.
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
smart guy.
yeah. That's my guy, man.
Yeah, he's a
Rich,
very
shout
smart
out
guy.
to you, man, for sure.
Rich, my man, share with us. Tell us, you know, obviously, what's shaking, man. What can you tell us a little bit about marketing or anything on your mind, man?
Yeah, I had to step outside the cigar lounge. Here it is, right here, Perfecto Lounge. But yeah, you know, my marketing strategy is I take so much spaghetti and I throw it all against the wall. And I have never been the type of person that enjoys tracking. I probably should, but literally it comes from everywhere. I do voice broadcasting has been kind of my bread and butter for a number of years, but then I also do some postcard marketing. I do email marketing. I do Facebook. I do Skype. Literally, whenever I have time to do marketing, I feel guilty if I don't do something during the day that is going to drive some traffic to my website. And so, you know, again, I'd say voice broadcasting is probably the #1 tool that I've used over the years.
So it's safe to say, you know, we're going to get you to do a real training on voice broadcasting, because I know some of you guys are killing it, and if we can get you, that would be awesome. Another strategy that obviously we can't dive into now, but tonight was a matter of sharing with you. So when you say you throw the spaghetti, I'm pretty much like you. That's why we get along. There's not a lot of tracking going on. All I know is if you do enough of it, right, Rich, you're going to get a reaction.
Yeah,
you know?
I do. And then I would say one other thing, which a lot of you have hit on, is YouTube and video. Anytime you can connect with someone as a real human being, that trumps everything. I mean, I could just do a tiny bit of marketing, but if I can get them to watch a video that I've created and of me stumbling around Napa, you know, a bottle or two into it, just babbling to my cell phone, and then I post that, that's literally magic. So here's my little takeaway. Go to one of your favorite places where when you go there, you're excited. You're doing your thing. If it's going to, you know, a Mets game or whatever, go somewhere there you're having a lot of fun and where you're just being yourself, have some excitement. You know, I've shot videos actually here in my cigar lounge, and that makes me money. And so just whatever way you can get some traffic, yeah, that's going to work. But then make that personal connection via video, and then follow up with them on the telephone, and just keep providing some value as you can, and you know, things will start, you know, just clicking. It just works that way for me, at least.
Hey Jerry, you mind if I ask Rich a quick question, man?
No, please do.
Now, Rich, when you do your voice broadcasting, is it you recording the actual message, or is it like the voice broadcasting company providing you with the message to send out?
No, I record my own message.
Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah. I got you.
Yeah. And, you know, one thing that I've just been testing lately is I've actually bought opportunity seeker leads. You know, I paid $135 for 600 leads. It's delivered 30 leads a day. We've all seen these leads out there, right? And so what I do with those, because I don't have time to call 30 people a day, because, you know, sorry, there's a motorcycle starting over here.
He's out there smoking a cigar. That's why.
I love it, man. I love it.
But what I do is I send those people a voice broadcast, then I send them a text broadcast, and then I see if I can find them on Facebook by grabbing their email, sticking them in to Facebook, and again connecting with them. Then I send them an email through Jmailer, and I do that. And yeah, I made a sell the other day. Simply doing that. I didn't talk to the person until after they joined. But
Very
yeah,
good.
I make my own audios.
Yeah, I mean,
Nice.
you know what you can tell, guys. This team we got a bunch of killers. You got a bunch of marketers out here that just know so much. It's so awesome. I mean, Rich. I mean, we could go whole different angles, but I know you're awesome. Do me a favor, please share a takeaway from the weekend, man. Obviously, you lived in California, so you got a cheap getaway because you came out and you were, But obviously, honestly, drinking with you, man, was a blast. That was. I'm watching you talk, and I'm like, oh man, I need a beer. I swear.
That's right, I know. Well, that's I'm Irish. We have that effect on people, I guess. I don't know. But my takeaway is that when you're doing internet marketing, and Barry kind of hit on this, you're just in your house and you're typing away on your computer, and it's kind of a weird thing. Because in my day-to-day job, I'm working with human beings face to face, and so you kind of feel isolated at times. You don't know really where you stand, what the other people are like, and so to be able to actually go out there and actually meet you and Eldridge and my buddy Jason, and just new people, like especially from the UK. I just love talking to those people and faking their British accent in front of them and making them angry at me. I thought I had a good British accent. Apparently, I don't. But no, I would say that was my number one takeaway. It's like you realize, wow, you're part of something great, and the vision that Vincent has in particular is huge. This guy is like he's swinging for the fences, and he has. And this has always bothered me about some companies is that they never improve on what they do. Like they'll come out with a funnel and they'll never improve on it again. And they are thinking all the time. I talk with Clifton. He's like, he has like a million ideas. The guy spends all day long working on that funnel and tweaking things and making things better. And so we're part of a company that is going places, a place that you could actually sink your roots into and grow with and expand it. And the way our compensation plan is, literally, I'm getting money all over the place. Isn't it a weird thing? I've never had that before. Where I'm getting, money paid 3 or 4 levels deep, and, it's a nice chunk of change.
Yeah, you hit it on the head, man.
Yeah.
You absolutely. The takeaway is the people. It's catching the vision, and the real vision is what's happening with Vincent. You should, guys. If I told you, I'll just say the word, the Shark Tank. All right, I'm not saying anything more. All right, you can actually just think about all that on your own. Rich, my man, I will thank you so much. Absolutely, guys.
You're welcome.
Rocket, my man. We could go down so many angles, but you're awesome. Guys, I want to share with you very quickly, and then we'll wrap it up. And I saw a couple of questions, but I just was thinking about this because when I was in my other company, let me change this here. When I was in this other company before, and then Nina brought up Empower Network. But guys, check this out. Some of you guys are truly overcomplicating your business. And if you do pick up the phone, okay, if you're willing to pick up the phone and start talking to people that are struggling, because the challenge is this, 95% or more are people that are not making money, period. They're not making $100 a month. That's 95% of the people that are online, that are on Facebook, that are on YouTube, the people that are spending time creating videos. So watch this, okay? You're probably saying to yourself, well, who can I call? Well, watch this. What if you actually go to YouTube, type in Empower Network, and call me in the search field? And what you're going to find is you're going to find people with what? You're going to find people with their phone number right over here. Here's a guy right here. Empower Network, 916 area code. That's over in where? California, right?
Possibly.
This is a hot lead, Carol. Okay, 5 months ago. Like, I guarantee you actually call up Carol. Hey, Carol, how's it going? I saw your video on YouTube. Are you still with Empower? Look, here's Dan Spiegel. This is 1 year ago. This guy targeted a negative keyword, God bless him, and he got 19,000 views.
Wow.
Lord knows that this boy is making money. But the bottom line is that here's his phone number. I mean, like, I know Antonio's looking at this, is like, oh, I'm calling these guys tomorrow. I'm on these guys. Look at this. Here's another guy. He's over in, he could be international. But anyway, but it's all good because you can track these people down. Here's, it's probably the same guy, 916 area code. And, you know, you really get the feeling that if you type in any kind of phone, any type of business, and it's the same guy over here. So let's say I even type in Wake Up Now, and I'll just tell you, look at this, right out of the bat. Wake Up Now, this is 9 months ago. You could definitely get the feeling, you know, that when people leave their phone number, trust me when I tell you this, they want you to call. Even if you're calling to say hello, they know when you're calling and you just want to have a conversation about your business. So what you want to do is really make a friend with this person. Hey, I just came across your video. Like, go watch this video. It looks like this could be funny. I mean, if you make a comment to the guy, say, hey, man, what you been doing? Have you been with Wake Up Now for a while? And he'll tell you. You know, if this guy's a rock star, he'll let you know. But let's face it, most people are not making money. And all you want to do is make that connection with them. You know, what I would do is with this is ask people immediately, hey, man, are you on Facebook? Get them on their computer and get them over to Facebook, because then you got them in your network. You get them in your world. So I will say this. Another strategy on Facebook is if you just basically, because most people are not making money with Empower. I can tell you that for sure. Empower Network. If you go to Empower Network, or you go to any one of these pages that are really getting a lot of views, if you scroll down and you see that this is getting a lot of comments, you probably can find somebody who's frustrated. You probably will find somebody on the thread who is just fed up and saying, hey man, how do I make money with Wake Up Now? Okay? And those are the people, if you actually write a comment on this, like this guy is getting some good feedback, log into your account and then come down here and start leave a comment. Okay? So that's honestly, I could tell you, a friend of mine made a lot of sales commenting on actual YouTube. So YouTube is just, you know.
I love that strategy, Jerry. Wow, that is something new I just took away from the training. I love it, man. Yeah,
the phone numbers are there. I mean, people. There are another websites, IBO Toolbox, that is just a playground for network marketers, and the phone numbers are there. The phone numbers are out there. It just comes down to, like, I found a home with Facebook. So did Antonio. Barry kind of also mixes up, loves Facebook as well. Nina, Eldridge, Solo Ad people. You know, of course, Rich is using the spaghetti approach, which I really respect, because he's getting massive results and he's building relationships that he's bringing on rock stars. Like, he's getting commissions 3, 4, and your business is being built down. And I will tell you this, guys, for everybody that's still on, because I'm going to wrap this up, I will tell you a couple of awesome updates. Here are a couple of awesome updates. So now we're off the marketing. Let me tell you a couple of awesome updates regarding your company, ILN. ILN right now is looking into creating a unified back office so that there'll be one members training and the affiliate back office all in one. Okay? That's what's happening right now. And I can tell you this because one of our rock stars, Mr. Jason Cox, kind of basically told him, hey man, I know some people that you should know, and Vince was like way open to it. So I know they talked Friday, they talked again today. And I do my best to put my face in front of Vince every day. Oh, by the way, did you guys see who's on the pinned post today? Oh, yeah. Thanks to you. Much love to the team. Love you guys. So the cool part is that ILN is doing what it can immediately. They're making changes fast. And this is the part that made it very exciting for me. You guys ready? Here it is. Right now, the comp plan does not compress meaning that if you're here and 3 levels deep, somebody buys the executive membership. Let's say you're an executive and somebody buys executive, and in between there's nobody who is executive, that executive sale does not go to you. That's what happens right now. But I will tell you, when that back office is fixed and actually it's unified, Nina, you're listening to this, right? Because I know you're bringing in, like, you're going to have like 1,000 people by tomorrow, okay? Compression will exist. Hear me now and listen up, guys, because everybody watching this, you are going to want to go all in. You are going to want to upgrade. You are going to want to go TLA. Whatever you got to do, figure it out, because when you're TLA and you make an executive sale down here and you got nobody who's an executive, 5, 10 down, it's going to compress to you.
Oh, that's nice.
I love it. Jerry, any word on when that's supposed to take place? I know you and Vincent has been talking over the past few days or whatever. Any word on when it's supposed to happen?
No, I mean, all I know is as of Friday, Jason's guy was talking to Vince with Clifton, and today was a day that I just didn't talk to Vince about it. But I know tomorrow I'll bring it up to him. All I can tell you is that Vince, they got the money, they're ready to do it.
Nice.
They
Awesome.
can do it. So you have to understand, guys, just so everybody's clear, the reason why a top-tier business exists is so that you are positioned to make the most amount of money for the least amount of effort. Let me say that again. This is straight out of Mark Hoverson. Mark Hoverson said, wouldn't you want to make the most amount of money for the least amount of effort? How is that possible? Position yourself so that you are positioned to make the most amount of money, and that is to become a TLA member. Now, TLA is there, and you want to do it. I'm a TLA, Rich is TLA, Eldridge is TLA, okay? And I know everybody else is looking at it now, because when compression hits, I'm telling you, you want to be positioned. It's going to be so much easier to even make 6 figures with the numbers like Nina's putting in. Oh, my goodness. It's going to be so much easier. I mean, honestly, the compression is like my favorite word, okay? Because, success is so possible in a very, very short period of time in ILN. Now, what is success? Well, guys, let's face it. If you're making $1,000 to $5,000 a month, you've hit it big. You've hit it big. Am I right, guys? To all my panelists? Guys, if you're making $1,000 a month, you really are. You've already set yourself out from the crowd. If you make $5,000, you're like, whoa, you're doing a lot right. When you get to 10, man, you are sought after, okay? So all of this can happen dramatically fast for you if you're positioned correctly. I mean, can you go 6 figures just as an apprentice? Yes. Can you do it with the least amount of effort? No. Okay, you will be doing a lot of work to make those $20 sales. So the cool part is that you have high ticket here, and just look into it. Make sure that you log into your apprentice. You log in, okay? Underneath the apprentice membership, I want to show everybody where this is, because people after tonight, they're going to wonder. Some people are probably saying, what is TLA? And I understand. Let me just try to show you the ILN back office. Boom, boom. Okay, inside the back office here, when you guys get into Apprentice and then you clicked on the first link, the first video, which is Speed, Wealth, Fast Profit Formula. I'm going to click on Intro Video. That's the first video. I clicked on it, and when this thing changes screen, that's where the links are for you to review every membership within the company. Okay? All right, here it goes. Plus, I believe they're changing to Rackspace, which is the hosting company. So they're leaving whatever they were on before. They're dramatically moving very fast. All right, so this is the first video, and when you scroll down, there they are, numbers 2 through 8. Okay, So if you're like, what is TLA? Well, if you're not a pro, please go to pro first, number 4. Okay? After pro is executive, and with executive you have an option to purchase for $9.95 one time, which is this one here, or you can purchase the downsell. You can purchase executive today for $250 and pay it down 6 months. So you pay $1,500 total, but at least you get it, and you're in position to make $500 anytime somebody buys through number 5. So this is why everybody should be executive, okay? Because you could be $250 now, pay $250 down immediately, and you're already positioned as an executive. Now, the TLA offer, it's very important that you go through and watch these videos because it explains to you the power of the system. And the system is, guys, I want to call out Robin Jameson, who's on. Robin Jameson is amazing. She's amazing because she followed me from another company. We weren't directly joined at the hip, like I wasn't her sponsor, but she went through this funnel and she joined TLA, guys. Okay? She joined TLA, okay, because the funnel did the job. The funnel did the job. So she took an opportunity, she saw it, and I'm so proud of her because when I jumped off the plane and I saw her, she joined, I was very excited, obviously. But it just proves to you guys, she wanted to be positioned correctly in the whole business. And that's why, you know, that's why she gets my time, that's why she's a special person, because she's TLA, baby. All right? So everybody take advantage, look at your Speed Wealth and it's capture page, I'm sorry, it's video number 1. Make sure that you look at these videos because Vincent, I remember the first time I started asking him questions about the funnel when the funnel just launched, and he was like, go look at the videos. So, you know, I felt like, you know, of course, I got to go look at the videos. When people ask me questions, guys, off topic, when people start asking me questions about, you know, like some of these frequently asked questions, guys, give your downline, give everybody the link to the support page because there's about 50 questions there that are answered. You don't have to be the go-to person for all these questions. I just want to be the go-to person for where can I send them? Where can I send them? All right. So I think that was it. You know what? You know, since I got everybody, I'm going to show everybody the Team Speed Wealth Live page, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay. This is very important because as we are building, this is a page that we're using right now. Hold on a second. Just tell me if you see this. Okay, great. Here it is. Okay, awesome. So you see this. Bam. All right, this is a website that you should have access to. Everybody on the team has access to up top. You see where it says teamspeedwealthlive.com/live/? Join ID equals Coach Jerry. Okay. Now, if this website is where on every Wednesday now, I spoke to some of the leaders and they're down, and we are going to do an overview every Wednesday for the team, for you and your prospects. So you can actually take this link as it is right now and add your ID at the end of it, and this whole page is coded to you. So let me share with you where it's coded. First off, this video will stay there until Wednesday at 8 when it will replace the brand new one. Okay? This was an awesome, very first time we did it. It was awesome because everybody was flying high over the weekend. But again, this page is really designed as a follow-up tool. It's really not designed for you to show a prospect the first time. Now, I will say this. The reason why you don't want to do that is because there's no capture page here. So these videos are like right here. This video I did, I love this video, and it really is Vince and I just basically, I'm asking him straight out questions about ILN. I mean, I felt like, you know, he was under the gun, and he was delivering some great, good answers about what is ILN, what is the product, what is TLA. He goes into on this, okay? So it's really an awesome. If you haven't seen this, please watch it. And you can see the banner here is your join link, and this is coded to you. So if Barry takes his link and makes sure that it's his ID up top, this is gonna be coded to his for his actual join link. Next video is a video based on how much money can I make. So as a team leader, I just showed probably everybody's name is probably on this because I show the income that is possible. So that video goes for I don't know 8 minutes or so, and you can see these videos are not coded to go to YouTube. I basically so people just watch it here, man. So it's just I'm just doing what I can. I want people to join through the link, who they came through. This video, short video, just talks about the product line, okay? And this video, as you can see, this is awesome because this takes your prospects right on to the Speedwell system. So if I click it, it opens up to a new window, and it goes right there.
I want you to really look close to this page, as you can see.
So this page, depending on however you're funneling traffic, you may use this as a first-time look, but the bottom line is that if you know somebody very closely, this could be a first way to look at ILN, but it's up to you. I would prefer to use it as a follow-up. This video right here it's actually me on camera, and I'm actually showing people how to get started, and I show them how to enter the code. And I also talk about the 2 bonuses that they get for free. One is your affiliate. You actually get this website for free. Okay, this website is really worth probably $200 minimum because it does a lot for you and your prospects. And number 2 is you get access to the Speedwealth Facebook group. Okay, and then you have another join link down here, and then you got another video with some of the teammates that I put here. So you guys take a look at this. It really gives people a good idea of the team and obviously the amount of value that they get by joining. And again, they're joining for what? For free. For type in the Secret 7 code. So all you got to do is take this link and, of course, add at the very end of it your ID. I know most of you, your ID is ILN and a 4-digit number. Just do that. So if this was ILN, 81650, I hit enter. And if I scroll down for the first video, look at the very bottom in the corner left, right above the word member. You can see where the hyperlink is. It actually is ILN 8150. So every link going down, including the Speedwell system page, is 8150, and the very last one is 8150. Okay, so God bless Barry, my friend, who hooked me up with this this awesome resource, this great plugin. That basically cost me. Oh my God, it was priceless. I won't even tell you the price. Okay, it just was worth it, man. I took a hit for the team.
Barry's awesome, man. Me and Barry had a chance to kind of connect on Facebook, man. I really love this team, man. This is amazing here, man. What Jerry, Rich, Barry, Antonio, Nina, we're just real. Both Jasons, Joanne, everybody. We are really just doing this thing, man. So let's keep up the good work. I know 2014 is going to be everybody's best year online, and we just really got some cool things coming. So
absolutely,
I'm really loving it.
Thank you, Eldridge, and Antonio. Nice to meet you. I hadn't met you yet before tonight, and Nina, I've been waiting to meet you. I had a couple people tell me, "Wow, you need to meet Nina. You need to hook up with Nina." So, I mean, because of your marketing expertise in other areas, and I actually did run some solo ads too, and I love Facebook, and I get great results from it. But I'm always open for other things, and I've heard about your great results, Nina, and I actually ran some solo ads the last couple of days, and I had some good results from those too. I had 3 sales from 1 solo ad, so it definitely can work. And Jerry, you posted something in the chat about a conversation that Larry had forwarded to you. I know we're getting long into this, and I don't want to get into another, marketing method, but I will say this. My teammate, Larry Haywood, is doing something completely different than anything that's been discussed on this panel tonight, and he is crushing it.
And we'll get him for next week, but yeah, man, this is a good teaser.
Yeah, so I just want to let you know that I want to kind of let Larry introduce this to you because he's really the one that brought it to my attention, and he's doing really, really well with it. But I just want to say this, that it's something that nobody has mentioned on this call tonight. So, you know, that's what we have to offer with this team. The fact that we have people that are successful doing different types of marketing. It's great to be a part of this, that you're not out there trying to figure it all out on your own, and you've got a great teammates like Antonio and Rich, Jerry, Nina, everybody that's on this panel, and that, you know, we're willing to help the new people get started. So, hey, Jerry, I want to thank you personally for inviting me to be on this call. Man, it's an honor to be hooked up with everybody that's on here tonight.
Absolutely.
So, thanks
again. Barry. Hey guys, before you bolt, I have one question here. Alan says, hopefully Alan is still on, but does the Facebook link in the ILN affiliate program put a person under us or link them to us if they sign up later? So Alan's question is about this. Let me just jump into my screen share, and I will show pretty much what Alan is asking. This link right here, inside your affiliate panel, private Facebook community, and the second link down. Okay, you see where it says private community Coach Jerry. Okay, so let me just highlight it and open it up, and I'll give you my personal feeling on this. I did allude to this earlier before, so please be sure to watch the beginning of the training. But I will say this, that yeah, this video or this training is highlighted in their, you know, in the back office twice, okay, and it's promoting this group so that you would send your prospects this link. This is what they're saying. You would send your prospects from here, and they would go here. They would choose to join the link, which is what it would be here when I'm not a member, and then their next step is, first off, you would, you know, pretty much if you're getting notifications here on all posts, guys, you're going to get notified whenever anybody requests to join. Now, it's up to you if you want to monitor that, but that's, you know, that's pretty hard to do. Not sure, you know, what everybody's schedules are, but when you are working full time, it's very hard to monitor this. Now, the goal is that, yes, Alan, the goal is that when you have somebody click the link and they go here, they click join, and then they're told what to do, which is they're told to literally just go to the pinned post and watch and follow the instructions here. Yes, when they click this link, and this is a company link that actually is, it's actually going to take them to you. It's supposed to take them to your link. That's the step. So, but as we know, that's what is supposed to happen. But you know, more than likely, what happens is people come in here and they just look around. You know, they just basically start looking around. They do their best to probably pick and choose, and they start looking at threads. So it's very hard to decipher, you know, just because somebody does enter this group, will they be joining your team? I think in a perfect world, of course, you know, Vince wants to say yes, but we're dealing with Facebook here. So many times people, you know, will clear their cookies, and if they clear their cookies, then, you know, you can't help people who do that. So that's part of this this deal here, is that, you know, if anybody, like here, this whole page is a solo ad guy trying to sell. So this whole ad, this group, it's monitored, but yet, you know, there are, you know, people posting, you know, their own testimonials. And what can happen here? Many times people can sponsor shop and find out that, you know, they can clear their cookies, and all of a sudden they won't join your team. These are some of the things that I know the company is trying to prevent. They're trying to, you know, figure out a way. I saw a post today from Vince actually addressing this. I'm not sure what it said, but I will tell you, you know, that's the reason why, you know, Barry, myself, and most of us use our own Facebook group, because then you can monitor it. Okay, so hopefully, you know, I addressed that question. Anybody else have anything to add on that, or did I do a good job?
Yeah, no, definitely, Jerry. You did an amazing job. I did speak with Vincent about it. He said that everyone who clicks on any one of your links in the Infusionsoft back office is cookie to you through their IP address. Now, I don't know how that would work with Facebook as far as the Facebook group,
Okay.
But as far as any one of the other links that anyone clicks on, I believe as the Facebook group as well, should be cookie to anyone that clicks on it. So even if they just click on it, click join group and never do anything, if they come back 3 months later, they should be cookie to you. So, I mean, you know, you might want to look into that a little in depth, but from what I heard, he said it is.
Okay, great. And one last question, which was actually Bruno was asking about where can I find the videos? And the videos, actually, I did put, I created a YouTube channel called Team Speed Wealth. Go figure, right? And that channel is all generic in the sense that even all my videos that I took over in San Diego, they're uploaded there, and there's no branding whatsoever. So you can take those videos and use them for yourself if you want. There's some really good content there, and you could use them. You can post them on your blog. You can post them in Facebook. You can start branding them yourself. You can upload them into your own editor and brand it Team Speed Wealth, blah, blah, blah. So just, you know, hopefully, yeah, where can I find the YouTube videos? Yep. So it's Team Speed Wealth. I think I put the link actually in the group, but I'll make sure I'll do it one more time for you, Bruno. All right? Great information. I appreciate the tips and the marketing insights you are all sharing. Brandon. Thank you, Brandon, my friend. All right, so guys, I think we crushed it tonight. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys. Antonio, my Lord, amazing. You got your microphone. You are the bomb, man. You can come back.
Absolutely, man. Thank you, Jerry. Thanks, everybody. Pleasure meeting all of y'all. Look forward to meeting you in person soon. I'm excited. Let's keep moving it.
Awesome, awesome. This is like how it was in San Diego. Nobody wanted to leave. Nobody wanted to go to bed. It was like a long Jewish goodbye. I mean, I'm Jewish, so I can say that. It was like, you go from one room to the next, one room to the next, saying goodbye, saying goodbye. But anyway, yeah, guys, keep rocking it. Any questions, guys? Be engaged. I want everybody to be more engaged in the Team Speed Wealth group. New people always want to see that they are being welcomed and congratulated and just have that hug, that virtual hug. And then what you want to do is try to hang out a little bit in ILN, but the bottom line is there's so many people out there anyway. But I will tell you this. If you brand your people, and I know Nina and all you guys that are bringing in like so many people, if you take the time and you brand it perhaps with a Canva, you know, with Team Speed Wealth logo, what I do, and I know others have followed, and this is truly what happens, guys, I'm telling you, Team Speed Wealth is going to be so branded out there that when you're out there marketing and you're just doing stuff, people are going to say, oh, man, are you with Team Speed Wealth? Like, I want to join Team Speed Wealth. Because when you start branding it and you put it inside the ILN group, I mean, Brandon, the #1 earner, okay, basically said to me, if you guys haven't seen that video with him and I loved it, man. He's awesome. I mean, he really said to me, like, man, you're crushing it, man. I can't believe it. You're doing amazing. But I know he's saying that because others are following through on the team, branding Team Speed Wealth. So when they see a branded Team Speed Wealth, they know it's our team, guys. Okay? So just food for thought. It's another part of the extension because as we get here, I could tell this team is going places. And my goal is you know, seriously, I want 100 10K earners, okay, by the summer. By the summer. Hear me now. You think Vince is a dreamer? I want 100 10K earners by July. Okay? We can make it happen. Okay? What you want to do is go find your 10 on your team that say, yes, I want to be one of those 10. I want to be one of those 100. Because Antonio's got a 10. I know he's got 10. I know Barry's got a 10. Eldridge, I know you got at least one right there. I mean, she's like, forget it. And I know you got a bunch of others. And Rich, of course, you know, come on, Rich. 10 is too small for you. So, I mean, 100 people in Team Speed Wealth at 10K a month. Guys, shoot big. Don't sleep too much. Wake up. Get your marketing done. If there's anything else you need, let us know. All right, guys? Thank you all.
Thank you.